Welcome back to another video. So let's start with Red Bull, where advisor Dr. Helmut Marko has dropped a hint about Max Verstappen's future teammate. Now in my opinion, the situation within the Red Bull family isn't really that clear. I mean, in the sister RB team you have Yuki Tsunoda and Liam Lawson, but the latter has only just joined in place of Daniel Ricciardo and for now is only signed up to take part in the remaining races this season. And while Sergio Perez has signed a contract extension with Red Bull, there has been speculation about his future at the team following difficult performances this season, with it even coming heavily under question just before the summer break. So who will be where in Red Bull next year is unclear, I think. But Marko feels the first objective in the evaluation is to see how Lawson fares against Tsunoda, who were teammates for a few races last year as well when Ricciardo was injured. Marko told ORF, "I don't know in how many races he was faster than Yuki, but that's why we decided that now is the time to make a comparison with Yuki, who of the two is the fastest." And on top of that, he said that the person he's leaning towards partnering Verstappen is someone from the junior program in the future. Forecasting the future, with Max Verstappen again champion, Marko said, "Ideally with a junior from our own junior program. Youth is a trend again. What we used to do is now being done by Mercedes with Antonelli, Haas with Bierman, and I also hope that Colapinto will end up somewhere." He was thrown in at the deep end and has delivered 3 great races. Now I am looking forward to see how Lawson gets on, and I do feel that if he impresses like he did last year, he will be in with a chance of the drive in the main Red Bull team in 2025. Now on the subject of Red Bull, more has been said about Verstappen and also title rival Lando Norris potentially taking a penalty this season. Right now there's been no confirmation of anything, but fair to say that on Max's side, he hasn't had the best luck this season. I mean, he's already taken an engine penalty in Belgium, and he's currently at 5 internal combustion engines for the season, 1 over the permitted allocation. And a BBC Sport report said, there is said to be a possibility Verstappen will have to take another engine before the end of the season, and therefore get a 5-place grid penalty, but that is not confirmed. With Norris there's been no suggestion of it. He's not had a penalty yet, he's used all his permitted 4 engines already, but the same is true of every driver. Now if Max gets a penalty, in my opinion that hands the advantage to Norris, who has been closing the gap massively on Verstappen in the second half of the season in the drivers' standings. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments